he shouldn't have jumped. The show's not that bad.
Hey, yes indeed, yes indeed. Blood Bowl is, in fact, bullcrap. But at the same time, we wouldn't play it if we didn't like it to some degree, right? Hello, everybody! As always, I am Chun, and this is Marin Mixed Mayhem, our Crenbull side league. And, yeah, as I said, Blood Bowl is bullcrap, especially if you saw my last game. Oh boy, I'm still steaming from that one. It's Blood Bowl! It is the Blood Angels 11th Company versus No Furs Allowed, Anti-Fur Society, played by Gugs. This should be an interesting game, at least. Certainly couldn't be worse than last time. But let us see where we are. It is week 11. No, it is week 8 out of 11, so this game and 3 more left. Let's take a look at where we are sitting at in our team. And we're looking actually fairly healthy. 12 players, nobody's out this game, which is good. I did purchase a third reroll, so we've got that going for us now. Death Company Terminator got MVP last time. He's finally got something to work for. He's got guard now. Yay. Company Captain and got sure hands. He finally got those things after a long game of fumbling the ball all the time. Company Sergeant still coming around with Leap. He's okay. He's got 8 more points to get. Maybe he can do that. Maybe the Librarian or Chaplain could do something, actually, other than just get hurt. Meanwhile, we have our scouts Janice and Hallstatt ready to go along as well. Our Russell, Thrall, Pollins, as well as Arnlin and Tierbox, who suffered an injury a while ago. 3 Thralls for 2 vampires? It's better than you might think, considering I'm not planning on having more than 1 vampire on the pitch at the time right now. As we also have our Voton auxiliaries, Urist and Grizjowl. Hopefully this will be okay. 1 with guard, 1 without. Let's see what happens. It'll definitely be a stronger lineup now that we have second guard in the line. Meanwhile, our opponents, No Furs Allowed. The guard is actually going to come in major with those Sauruses and Ulfwerners on the team because we're going to have to deal with a lot of strength 4 here. Yeah, 3 Sauruses, 2 Ulfwerners, a Kislev Catcher with minus movement. That's actually hard for him. A Norse Runner with set 7. A regular-ass lineman. 2 of them, 1 with tackle. Of course, the Ulfwerners, both with block. Good job for him on that one. 2 Amazon Blitzers with Blodge and Guard. And 3 Lizard Sauruses, 1 with block and 1 with minus movement. If nothing else, they'll at least ways be able to be held together pretty well because of the 1 agility, but yeah, might be a little bit of an issue. Gugs also has 3 rerolls, an Apothecary, and 4 Fan Factor going into this. This should be fun. Yep, here we go. And how's that leaderboard? At the end of 7. Gugs is in 6th place, 3-1 and 3, and I am in 11th at 0-1 and 6. Maxway has gotten himself a new team apparently, so this is just weird. How he's got 2, 2, and 3. Yeah, and is in 12th somehow. So for all intents and purposes, I am on the bottom. How could I not be on the bottom? Everyone else has a win but me. Now, well, let's see if we can deal with that and maybe change it. I don't know how, but let's see if we can. Gugs is ready because he's sent me a couple of challenges before we started the stream. So it's time for me to return the favor and hit this button as we go. But yeah, this game is strange.
Might as well. Certainly wouldn't call it a show.
No petty cash, no treasury, because I spent all of it on that last reroll. Meanwhile, Gugs gets 60k, so he really can only get a Bloodweiser, babe, and he does, because why wouldn't you? Yeah. So, here we go. It's the No Fur Clubhouse. With our home team, the No Furs Allowed. Wolflorners, Sauruses, Kislev, a few Amazons in interesting directions. The Blood Angels 11th Company. I'm gonna actually like going back to a more basic team rather than trying to do some of these hybrid stuffs. I'm going for like a more mid-range and like actually do punching for a while. So I'm certainly doing that with Korn, and that's what my plan is for next MMM. Let's take the ball in the second half. We'll kick. Alright, turn on level ups. Get tier box in exchange for librarian. All right. It might have just went asleep. Let's actually be weird and put the chaplain on the line. And we'll put our dwarf blockers. Pull our thrower back. Line elves on the wings. All right, here we go. The way we have this set up, we have a minimum of 4 strength on every hit on the front, so this should be a hopefully tough way to crack through. You can get a 1 die here. This technically is a 2 die. Where is Digi? I'm not sure. Or are we talking about, like, what time zone? Seeing a friend of mine pop up on Civilization 7. I should probably reopen that, see if there's any, see if it's gotten any better. Or at least ways less dumb. Both teams more rerolls, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that placement. I need to figure out when I have to face Adam Wee. I've made that mistake before, too. Alright, because Digi's actually West Coast. You can get a 1 die into Chaplain. Yeah, 1 die 2 ways, frankly. That'll get him a 2 die, bringing down one of his guard blitzers. Not bad. Chaplain stays on his feet at the very least. It does open up Snake. Snake, turtle, lizard. It's not real fur, 1 and 2. Sturla Howlinson. Oh, hang on. That's a phone call. 1 second. Gotta love spam calls. All right. Blitz him to the side. Oath Werner knocking down my wing. So let's see what he does over here. Minotaur and Votan are in not terrible positions. And it looks like Gugs is going down the right side. If I can get a hole, I'm going to try to pass here, I guess. With 4 agilities, not bad. 2 to a 3. Easily done. That's a level up on his catchers, who's now become a passer. Okay, good. I do have my mic on. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay. Stand up, Votan Grisjowl. See if I can get a shot through here and open up the middle. Works for me. Oh, armor break a lizard! That's big! Oh, yes! It's not injuries, but it is removal. And like I said, that does open up the middle. Ooh! There's an injury. All right, and ouch times 2. I agree with that. We'll move one guy here. We'll take a shot here. 2 die. Only pushing. That's fine. Follow, not foul. For agility at this point is going to... I need to stand up and go this way to not be surfed. Oh, I could blitz into the Ulfwerner and try to blunt this motion. Let's try to blunt the motion. We'll stand up Hallstatt. Bring Captain up to start moving position in. We'll threaten with Janice. Come around to the other side with Pollens against Sparrow, because we're going to hit her later. Actually, if I got... Actually, what would be better? Getting rid of this... At this point, we'll stick with Sparrow and hope he doesn't do anything silly, and we'll go after the Ulfwerner. Like, our principal targets are going to be the Ulfwerners and the Guard Blitzers. Dauntless goes off! Not the arm. All right. This is fine. This is actually fine. And we'll end our turn here. All right. 2 removals, including 1 injury. That gets points on the company chaplain, who has been starved all season. Just waving with the Sorai. He could try to dodge out. Not that way, please, not that way. Well, actually do that way. That's only a coin flip. Oh, man. It's a 2 die, only pushing Orist around. I'd recommend pushing him here, because then he gets the 2 die easily onto tier box. Take the stumble and move. That opens up a hole. Still requires an dodge to move through there, because company sergeant, but he could probably use his blitz to get through that reasonably well. Though if I were him, I would try to... Like, if he blitzes with Dolphin... Nope, he's just going to go for the dodge. He's thinking. If I were him, I'd blitz with the Ulfwerner. That thing. The Harryman. Into Sergeant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blitz. Sergeant doesn't have dodge. He might, like, if I could get him dodge later, that would be amazing. And that actually closes the hole. Actually, no, it doesn't. What am I talking about? Probably going to move him there. So go for it to fill that. Which I don't blame him. Go for it there. He makes it. All right. Here's actually the fun part. Now he's going to try to dodge out her, which on a 4-up with the reroll, that is not that bad. Nope, and is able to do it. It's perfectly reasonable. That said, watch this. Blitz, leap. That's how I do that. So 1 die into block, and I can't get my guard any... Wait, maybe... No, I need the blitz this way, and I'm not gonna... And I can't get Terminator close enough to the ball. And the way he's got it, the only safe shot I have is coming from this direction. All right, Bloodlust is not fighting me yet. A 1 die with block into not block, that's not terribly unsafe. And I have the rerolls. I'd rather use the rerolls on other things. We're going to start with Blitz. Stand up. Leap here. 1 die hit. He doesn't have dodge. Get him out of here! That's a stun. Good bounce. Okay, not a great bounce. Four up pickup. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. With with a -2, no, -3 actually. No, just -2. It's a 4-up pickup with sure hands, which I failed both of them. Rolling a 1 into a 3. All right. Ha! Skulls! Reroll that. Skull pow. That's fine with me. It stops the frenzy in its tracks. My thrower's in trouble, though. Two die. Tier box is going that direction. He's just stunned. This is tolerable. You can knock the thrower down, which he will, and this gives Sparrow a good opportunity to pick up the ball herself. Uh-oh. We got some DC. Have ourselves some DC's issues. DC's these nuts. That one didn't work. Hang on.
No. No.
Hmm? Mm. Not it. Take your time. All right. It looks like Guggs is having himself some computer issues, so that's fun. Can't exactly look at this because of the pause. Did you miss the Tom screams yet? No, not yet. What you did miss, Zio, was, well, honestly, I think Maxway/Dacevale is going to be more annoyed at this, considering he missed a pretty epic leap to get the ball, to blitz into his ball carrier to knock it loose, but then I tried to pass it, and my and company captain doesn't pick it up. So no Tom screams yet, but maybe not for me, but I think maybe Guggs might be having that problem, considering he's having some issues with his computer. Not entirely sure what, but in the meantime, let's pop over here. I'll turn on something in the background, if nothing else. It crashed. Fun! Time to you should have time enough to reboot and reconnect. How do I not let dice get me down? Do I just start queuing I just start queuing goblins everywhere? I mean, that's a way to do so if you also are willing to risk feeling even worse about it. I wouldn't necessarily say play goblins. Old World Alliance, perhaps? Because they actually have things that can do things. At the same time, if you have maybe a younger sister, this could be a fun thing. You just ask your younger sister, and or renegades, yeah. So you ask your younger sister to just sit with you for 20 minutes, right? You roll a d6, and every time that you roll a 1, she hits you in the head with a squeaky mallet. Or a pool noodle. Did you roll a 1 on getting here? No, not quite. Guggs might have rolled a 1 on his computer today, but she would take too much joy in that. Well, then at that point, then if she's having fun doing that, then you could join in the fact and then you can join in the laughter at your own expense. And then when you condition yourself to laugh at ones because of how stupid it is in the pain, then that might actually help. As I said before in our messages yesterday, I'm not sure if it's helpful or healthy, but it's more or less what I do. It sans the idea of having your sister hit you in the head. But Also, I forgot to mention, because I must have completely missed it when I was streaming the other day. Doom and then some, actually, subscribed with Prime probably during the Lotto stream. So thank you for that, Doom. I appreciate it. Journey to the Quest, anyone? I have been watching their shorts they've put out, actually, Kitsu, and it has been enjoyable. I'm just not sure if I can afford any Kickstarter stuff right now. Should I go the FNAF team, the Hellsing Ultimate Abridged team, or the Elves? It's really kind of hard not to suggest Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Oh, I love it. I love HUA. Should probably watch that again. Yeah, Team 4-Star is just brilliant. It's the latest 3 Blood Bowl 2 teams in the DMs. Alright. Whoop. Hang on. Let's see, 5 games at Freddy's. Alucard's BBBBB. Good to go. Okay, he's back! Yep. Here we go again. Alright, we'll turn off that. Go back to capture, and here we go. Okay, thrower's stunned. Which leaves the ball open. BBBBB stands for Big Booty Blood Bowl Bitches. Aha! Oh man, not many characters in Hellsing Ultimate Abridged that classify as big booty, unfortunately. Uh-oh. There it is. Alright, I'm not sure why you blitzed the blitzer, but... Says me, JK? It was like... Okay. Integra I wouldn't classify as big booty. Rip Van Winkle isn't big booty. She's actually pretty much rail thin. The Reaper, maybe. The Reaper Nazi girl, maybe. But 100% not big booty. Big other bees. Very big bees. Would be Ceres. But, Alright, picking up with him, I guess. That's fine. Probably better than with the Amazon. Alternatively, it could be big-breasted Blood Bowl bitches, in which case, why not just play Amazons? And at that point, why not just big boobied? Because oh boy, this is getting ridiculous. I'm getting even more ridiculous now. Because I want to go for a walk. When hope is gone, remove this lock and send me forth on a moonlit walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still love the scene with Alucard as a girl. I mean, yeah. Alright, we'll get Urist back up here. Oh, there's a part of me that really wants to try to surf the old foreigner. Bring you down. Okay. 2 die into Sparrow. If I can knock her over, that'll send Chaplain into there. Or I could hit Chaplain for a 2 die. The Blitz would probably be better with the Blitzer. So we'll do this with Chaplain. That's good. That's perfect. We'll send him there. Stay put. I can't not.
Well, I really like this show tonight.
At these prices, who's
I can't ignore that, but I can remove them. He's 2 strength, so it's going to be a 1 die regardless. 3 up. Into a 1 die with block. Get that bitch a cannon. And this is why you need dodge on this guy. What the hell, man? The bane of my existence is just dodging anyway. Well, I can't really stop this now, can I?
Yeah,
2 GFIs.
Funny is gonna happen on this show.
Did something funny happen?
Yeah.
You'd never know it.
Two, 3, 4, 5. I can still reach that. Oh no. And that's a KO on Pollen. No power Apo. Saris and Alucard is Vamps. Pip, Luke, Valentine, Rip Van Winkle, and the Dandy Man is Thralls. Perfect. The Captain as a werewolf, Big Barry as a tomb, and 2 Death Knight Whites and 2 Cannon Fodder zombies. Is it the Captain or the Major? So I'm fairly certain it's the Major. The Captain. Alright, well, okay. Who was the Captain? Because that's now bugging me slightly. The actual nuts. Oh, that. Oh, that was his name. The Captain. I thought his name was. Anderson, it's been 2 days, but it feels like years. How are you? And you? I want to say Logan? Anderson was this guy's name. Oh, you better watch out for him. At least it was in the credits. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Next buy is Anderson as a fleshy. Sure. Could leap for 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get here without a 5-up dodge. And if I could leap twice. Did you love the short of Journey to the Quest with a Minotaur? I did. That was a fantastic subversion of that particular trope. Okay, well, if I can't get to the ball effectively without some... So it becomes a 5, 3, 4 for a 1 die. Yeah, that's probably not worth it. So I'm just going to try and break through. I want to break 3. I want to break free. Can I make 1 GFI? A 2 die into block. No. Do this. No punishment. Armor break. KO. It really isn't. No. Hey, 4, 2, 3. It's time to... Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I dare? Nope. That's fine. Damn it! I wanted to... Ah, fucking hell. I wanted the blitz. I needed the blitz. I really hate myself sometimes. Fine. Guns is a possibility here to maybe stall a turn or two. He's down 3. I'm only down 1. But he's got a Bloodweiser babe. So those KOs are likely to come back. The lineman won't. Oh, he's... My blitzer will leap. You want to throw him here. You want to throw him here. Two, 3, 4, 5. Make that mistake. Please make that mistake. Yes! Okay. Yeah, head to Toad, I guess. Okay, this makes things strange. Because I can't get there. Hello, Kaylee, how are you?
I now realize television has one major advantage over a live stage show.
Huh? What's that?
A television you can turn off.
You want to hear me sing?
Only if you sing tenor.
Tenor?
10
I
or
can't
11
stop
miles
him
away.
from trying to pick him up with almost anything. Leap only goes 2. If I actually... Ooh, that could be fun. That could be fun and funny. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to mark up the Ulfwirner with It's Not Real Fur. We're going to use Hallstatt to mark up It's Not Real Fur 2. Proper order of operations. Blitz. Stand up. Leap. Here. Punch the Blitzer! Reroll the punch of the Blitzer! I had a 3 and 8. A 3 and 8 chance to have some more fun, and the game decided no. All right, fine. Whatever. Let's hit people. I got the right bounce. It is a little bit of a mess, Marin. Okay, that... Nope, Minotaur is still screaming in the background. Alright, that opens up the ball. It's going for a 3-up pickup. And gets a 1. Reroll. It's getting close to the end, so having... Oh, he snake eyes it! One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 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 All right. Oh, hey, yeah. You're saying there's a chance. There is. I just need this dodge to work. I need the dodge to work. I need to hit him hard. I need to hit him. Actually, if I do this, this is the better hit. I need the dodge to work. Dodge works. One die in the block. One die in the block. Okay. 4-up pickup for a 1-2-3. 1-2-3, 1-2-3. All right. You're welcome. I give my company captain sure hands, proceeds to give bigger butterfingers. Gives thrower sure hands, becomes butterfingers. I thought I said there was a chance. I did, Kaylee. I did say there was a chance. But then there's always the chance if I roll a 1. I mean, I didn't roll a 1. But I needed to beat that coin flip. But also, technically, unless I miscount, yeah, no, I don't miscount. Okay. I do have an outside chance. There's always a chance, but there is always the opposite chance. Indeed. Indubitably indeed. At least one guard KO is out. Okay. Actually, I'm okay with this. I am beautifully okay with this. Actually, Okay, where's the thrower? Thrower comes back here. You succeeded. I'm going hard left. I'm going hard left. Alright. So, I'm gonna try. Imagine if there was a chance that every time you pick a skill, there was a 1 in 6 to get a flawed skill that would have the opposite effect of the skill you were trying to learn. Or the near opposite. Also, sorry to backseat coach, but you have a 2 die in the blitz before the pickup, get a potential to get a 3-up. It's entirely possible. I don't see everything. Okay, that's not a One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's clear out the side. 2-die with block. That's fairly safe. But Sean, I thought that you had an orb of the all-seeing eye. No, I don't. All right, a 2-up. Okay, if I fail a 2-up with sure hands. Fucking hell. Go pick up the ball, you dip. Drunken Werewolf Hunter. Yeah, it's not quite Kren Bowl time. It will be in a couple of days. First Kren Bowl game is going to happen on Thursday. Oh, wait for the ad to end first. I forget I have ads. Okay, what'd he say? Yep. Okay. Okay, that's a problem. But it's why I moved the Thrall first.
Have we ever said that this show is for the birds?
Yes, and we'll keep saying it till it gets
Pulls
all
out orb. Pulls an orb out of Diggory's folded up worm. That's not an orb of all seeing. That is an orb of containment.
Well, they say all good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show?
Alright, he can easily try to stop me, but if he doesn't be careful, I do have leap. Well! It is, in fact, a Pokeball. A Pokeball that could potentially ensnare me if I'm not careful with it. There is an opportunity he has to blitz the ball carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 GFI for it, but he does get a 2-die. Yeah, it might be a 2-die into Zarg dice, actually. If he doesn't get the first one, but he's... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a 1-die with block into not block. Oh, it's a 2-die, and he does get the POW. But how is he going to... Who's going to kick where? That doesn't actually do what I think he thinks it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. No one has actually tried to identify the object or attempt to attune to anything else with the object. Well, actually, no, you're right. I haven't... We got the... We were told it was an orb of containment in the Mercury Dragon Village, though, right? Okay. One, two, three. I see the hole! I see the hole! It is time for leap, but I need to do this, but the leap is going to come second. I 2-die blitz into Eagle. I knock him down, which is likely. I move here. Then I leap here, run in for a touchdown. No rerolls. Okay. I now have to leap here. I make one dodge. I make one GFI. Woo! No one has attempted to do anything with the orb. You are correct. You are correct. In fact, here, you want me to do...
I wish they had done that differently.
How would you want them to do it?
We're tied up 1-1 at halftime. And guess what? I get possession in the second half. And he has a KO that stays back. My KO comes back. I am at full. He is at 9. Woo-hoo! Oh boy, how did that work? Why did that work? I am celebrating too hard for this right now.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Stunned. Oh, vampire ball. That could actually be useful. That actually might not be a bad play. I could try to... That was a weak boulder if I ever seen one. True. It was pretty weak. Alright, that terraced the sheet. I'm going right. Hey, Terminator, can you do something for me? Thank you. Oh, I didn't notice that. Didn't notice it was actually Zio. I thought that was you, Kitsu, but yeah. Thank you both for those, by the way. Do I try and be clever? Let's try and hold him off a little bit. Bring up thrower. The boulder does not care for your The boulder does not care for your insinuations that the boulder is weak. I realize it's probably a rock reference, but I don't care. As far as personalities are concerned, I'll go with Macho Man Randy Savage more often than not. Ooh yeah, brother. That's more Hulk Hogan, isn't it, though? Who cares? I don't watch wrestling. Never have. Have you not seen Avatar: The Last Air? Oh, I have, actually. Now that you mention that, I do know what you're talking about now. Oops, all goats. There, we'll mark up all those dudes and end that turn. All right. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. All right. Oh, that's okay. I believe that all of them accidentally blend sometimes. Pro Blender Wrestling. I mean, so many things. Like, after a while, you do kind of forget what's what and when. And I'll be perfectly honest. I have seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm not going to lie about that. The thing is, I was always more of a fan of Cartoon Network, not Nickelodeon. And so while I do like Avatar for being a very good show, for my money, I'm probably going to be referencing stuff like Courage or Billy and Mandy or Johnny Bravo more than Last Airbender. You're just because, just for that reason alone. And like but my reasonings for not liking Nickelodeon, are my own. I'm not necessarily going to go into why. Dacevale, did you see the clips? Because I've already done the Leap Bowl twice. To great effect. I care not, for if you have already done it. Oh, please do that, sir! I care, for if I can successfully heckle you into doing more.
When the show starts.
It's only been on a while.
It's the power of Leap!
Wake me when it's over.
I drew a picture of a new character that's going to be in the new DLC of Rogue Trader. Okay. He's a Sneck with 4 arms. Ah, so a little Slaneshi, are we? Oh, that is beautiful! He doesn't have dodge, but oh, that is so beautiful. Actually, let's do this. You go there and stay put. We now go this way. Two thralls go with him to make sure stuff stays copacetic. And stay there. All right. This is Blood Bowl, baby. He also doesn't have proper medical coverage. Most people with 4 arms, I'm sure, don't. I think Marin is talking about the Chaos Dwarf. Oh, I think it was the player about blitzing. Ah, you know what? Fair enough, too. I mean, I was going to say that he wasn't going to do that because the tackle wouldn't have worked on a guy without dodge. Tackle works just fine against people without dodge 100% of the time. You know, you're not wrong. It works flawlessly. Man, giving the Minotaur guard was absolutely the right idea. What's... Holstat's dead! What's the cost on Elf Lineman? 70? 70. All right, I was right. At least it was. At least it wasn't Tinderbox or Tearbox. You didn't curse it, no. Yeah, it's a line elf. It's probably not worth the APO, and I can get a. And I'll get a replacement in near enough order. And if all else fails, I'll replace him with a Thrall. Watching it MVP now. That is the way, isn't it? That is just the way. But we are now equal on the field. I still have reinforcements. He's dead. Thrall, Thrall, Thrall. Can be replaced by positionals. Also true. Also true. Do I go for... Or do I still try to hold it? A tie isn't the worst thing for me. It's not going to change anything. A win would be great for me, just for morale. Imagine, another Brett Blitzer. True. There'll be a game or two before that happens, though, because that third reroll was very much necessary. My score... Two players playing tabletop 40k, and on one side was Alpha versus Krieg. Sure you know how the game went, Chun? A lot of French laughing. Why am I moving up so far? So far, so fast. That is not the right answer to this. You just love it when your friend invites you to play Kill Team and you just hear the depression in their voices. Your first two ever games of Kill Team have been decisive victories against them. They're not close in the slightest. Oh, man. Honestly, I should probably try playing some more Kill Team. I should probably try actually playing 40k just in general, honestly. I have not played hardly any 40k. Kill Team is 40k light. Better to start there than getting the big fuck-off thing that is 40k. I mean, also true. The Krieg player got his butt handed to him. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. With a lot of obnoxious French laughing. Simply because 40k meme dub does that. Oh yes, keep making up with those 6-up dodges. That's a great idea. I love it. Do it. Do it. What? Play the games we collect models for, actually? I mean, have you seen my collection of AdMech? I have played precisely one game of 40k, and it was and I was using my friend's models. I played Tau. He played Tyranids. I want to say. No, I know. What was it? Oh, I forget what it was. Tau were involved though. It could have been Death Guard actually. Indeed. But Lord knows, I could probably if I could find the rules for kill team and AdMech, I'd put together an AdMech kill team immediately. I'll see your AdMech and raise you my Space Marines. His Kriegman only took down 3 Marines to his whole legion being wiped. Oh no! That's bad. You know, does Gugs know about getting through thralls? But yay! Ouch. Okay. Step 1. Step 2. Which means that it's going to be a blitz with the Ulforner. To try and surf the vampire on 1 dies. I can see that. That's... Surf him or die surfing? Surf or die surfing! Send the AdMech rules for Kill Team and DMs. All the rules are available online. Okay, cool. Thank you, Means. Now I just need to get some people around near me to actually play Kill Team. And fail the pickup! Bad bounce for him! Where's it going? Well, shit! Okay. Could always play Kill Team on Tabletop Sim. That is definitely something we could do. Maybe. Maybe. Good play, though. One die with block into block. One die with block into no block. I really should give it to Sergeant. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's actually not so bad. So that's a knock away for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can do that. That'll be nutso, but I could do that. The Alpha player had a Balefire Sorcerer and used Fireball in the trenches, taking out 2 Kriegsmen with 1 roll. Oh no! I only needed pushes, a stumble, a pow. Okay. A Saurus in my backline is bad news. 2 Saurus in my backline would be worse news, but I've got enough players right here to make that tricky. Will he try the dodge? I mean, that would be the ideal thing. Take out the captain, take out the thrower. And there... Okay, that's a stunned. The dodge can't possibly fail. You're right. And there goes Captain. He's on the ground. Only on the ground. If we play on TTS, it'll be your Admech versus my Admech versus your Kasserkin. All right, cool. Man, the last time I tried playing anything on TTS, it didn't go so well. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Please guard the ground. How many people do we have that play Kill Team on TTS? Could get a small mini tourney going. I don't play on TTS, I just have TTS. But I'd be willing to give that a go. One, two... No, I'm not going to be able to reach the ball effectively. Yeah, if you're going up against Marines, make sure you're bringing more units because Space Marines can roll more attack rolls than, say, Krieg. Yeah. Okay, Blitz into it's not real fur. 1, 2, 3. Three up dodge, and then try a pass. With 2 up pickup. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If I get here. Bring over Arnlin. Okay. Bring over Arnlin, stand here. Here we go. A 1 die with block into block on a GFI. Open the hole. Okay. Next. One dodge. Go here. All right, a 2-2-3-3. No. Worth a try. I rolled Snake Eyes. Of course I rolled Snake Eyes. Pichu has some kill teams of his liking in books, but never played, even though he was a Warhammer store in this location that he could go to. He has a little Warhammer store in it. And his pickup works fine. Two GFIs. No! Reroll it. No! Two. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
He's a credit to his race.
What race is that?
The 100-yard dash.
The blitz is optional at this point, so giving it to Terminator is probably not the worst idea here. Push, stumble, ow. I made 2 loner rerolls. All right, we're done. 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One die at a time.
I wouldn't mind this show
It's
if they
not
just got rid of
been
one thing.
so
What's
bad
Me?
this game, but it's always the 2-up dodge. Well, you said one die at a time and summoned the one die.
You want to hear me sing?
Only if you sing tenor.
Tenor?
10 or 11 miles away.
Good effort, but I'm the patty cake champion. Is there rage beer in the equation? No, because I still need to drive tonight. I heard Tom. What happened? A bad joke. And Tearbox is injured. Miss next game. I'm not going to power repo him. So I'm down 2 players next game. Being a responsible adult yet again. Here's a question for you, Dacevale. Would you prefer I lose my license and get arrested and therefore not provide you more quality content for you to start shouting at me about leaping and rage beers? Just stream from prison, easy. Yeah. Yeah, just stream from prison. Get my whole thing to play Blood Bowl from prison, and it's like, hello everybody, I'm Chun-Li 1, and I'm Chun-Li 1, and this is Big Ugly John. This is Big Ugly John here. He's my cellmate. He's in for 47 counts of aggravated assault, and I'm his prison bitch. At this point, you should just get a Beer Boar figure and name it Rage Beer. I do have Beer Boar figures, so I will call one. So congratulations. One of them is now called Rage Beer. Nope. A 5-up dodge into Zarg dice. I've lost this game. And not for lack of trying. That should be a Blood Bowl advertisement. What, Rage Beer? You just leap past that dodge, shake my head. Well, the thing that failed should have failed. And I've got one turn. The bet, like. Eight movement. I need to push. 8 movement plus 2, so I have 11. No, 10. With that setup, I sure can't do it. Alright, so this means we just now gotta hit people. What do you think this is? Team of Blood Angels are all Assault Marines? At this point, yes, they are all Assault Marines because I will in fact be assaulting people. Alright, one more cheeky pass if I have the opportunity. Thank you, wild animal. All right. Handoff. And a cheeky pass for more points. Follow. 0-6. You know what? Let's give this to Arnlin. We'll give all the help I can give him. It's still only a 2-die, even with 4 strength. I got so close. That's 7. Hey! Nope. Oh well. That last SPP for the level. Imagining Blood Bowl 40k with just Assault Marines. Oh yeah, he does get last turn, doesn't he? And he does knock down the librarian. But that's all he does. All right, so all things considered... All things considered, we got out of that fairly lightly. One death and an injury. We did roll a 6. Arnlin got MVP! It's not a dead guy! He got MVP for that as a what's the word? As a consolation for that last second hit. He didn't roll skulls or double both downs. Well, we didn't get out of that. Like I said, we didn't get out of that with nothing. We got 12 points versus 16, so not so bad. No furs allowed. 100% dodge, good for him. 80% armor, 80% injury. Wake up at 50 with 3 ups. 57 pickup, 100% pass, 82 going for it, 40% catch. 17 ones, 14 twos, 13 sixes, 16 threes, 18 fours, 17 fives, and 8 sixes. Versus 12 skulls, 7 both down, 26 push, 14 stumble, and 17 pow. A little high on the block dice, actually. I'll go around and start casting out hooks. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes, because, I spent so long painting that Kill Team box, the Hive Storm box, for the local game store, that I did get kind of interested at one point, but no one's ever expressed any real amount of interest in doing anything at the shop, so I'm gonna say yeah. Put out some feelers and see if we can get a couple of games of Kill Team, I guess. And well, let's see, what were we doing over here? Blood Angel 11th Company, 77 injury, 20% pickup. Are you insane? I gave my guy sure hands. 100% pass, 83 going for it, 53% dodge. I know one of those was a 5-up, but still. 100% catch, great. Bloodlust only goes off once. Dauntless only went off once. Leap worked 3 times. Dace fail, I hope you're happy. I jumped 3 times this game. Wild Animal, 100% loner. That should not have happened. I rolled really well on loners. 29, 23, 27, 24, 23, 32? I rolled really high on both ends. 32 sixes. Holy Jesus. 10 skull, 9 both down, 18 push, 11 stumble, 12 pow. Again, technically a little high on the block dice. This game, if not for those ones at really bad times for me, yeah, this wasn't a dicing. This was just bad luck. It was just a bit of bad luck. Then, honestly, I can handle that. Oh, right.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
We got ourselves some level ups to do here. Well, level up. Alright. What does Arnlin get? 6. So he gets a general. I could give him more wrestle. Could get block. Any advice for next season team-wise? Not necessarily, no. Maybe don't play Union of Small People? Ugh. But with what you've been talking about, Zia, you've got team ideas the way I have a D&D characters. Of the 3 you shared previously. Yeah, too many indeed. What was this? This was vampires, thralls, werewolf, tomb guardians, zombies and whites. Versus a bear, 2 Sauruses, Ulfwerner, Amazon Blitzers, Linemen, and Skink. Ooh, ooh. Okay. I kind of like 5 games at Freddy's. Not gonna lie. Combination of bear and skink. That sounds fun as hell. Let's stick with the theme. We'll continue on with Wrestle. It's a way to get around block. Okay, tier box is out. I have 11 players, so I won't get any journeymen. I'm 10 short for a lineman, an elf lineman. I could get a thrall. I could get a hobgoblin. I could get a fend lineman. If I'm gonna have both of my... Actually, no, I will have one, right? Because I died. So I died an injury. So I will have one regular-ass lineman. Okay, actually, I think at that point, if I'm careful with the vampires, I should be fine, and then I'll just go and I'll work through the loner as necessary. And then we'll save up for replacing the elf. Alright. Need 5 more points on Sergeant. 5 points on Sergeant, 12 on Captain, 7 on Terminator, 4 on Chaplain because of that, 6 on Pollins and Arnlin, 4 on Urist if he wants to get something more. That'd be nice. So actually, at this point, 3 players are leveling up on an MVP, so that's not bad. It's about a 1 in 4 of getting a level off of MVP. That third reroll was actually a really good idea. Alright. Let's go back to the league and see who we got next. The catcher and the runner both leveled up. I don't know what Guggs is going to be doing with that, but he hasn't done it just yet. Maybe he's thinking about it, giving it some good considerations. Alright, so that's the first game of this week done. Who do I play next? Muppet Lord of the Rings. Oh, fun. It's Zio! We're playing you, Zio! Oh, brother. Humans, dwarves, trees, and a halfling. Mac Davis Treebeard, Fozzie Quickbee, Miss Piggy Samwise the Second, Frodo Kermit Baggins, 2 trees, 2 human blitzers, 3 dwarf longbeards, Dr. Teeth, Elrond, Arwen, Janice, Galadriel, Floyd, Pepper, Waldorf, Elrohir, and Statler Eladan, Lego Animal, Second Swedish Gimri. You couldn't, like, was Gimli? Whatever. And Sarian Constantine. Ooh. Nice. Only 1 reroll, so that's that. The problem is you got fairly high armor that I gotta deal with, so that'll be fun. Alright. Cool. 3 players with guard, a lot of tackle. I don't have a lot of dodge, so that's fine. Wrestle. Alright. This should be a good game. This should definitely be a good game. Alright. Pop back over here into Gugs. Did he do anything? Not yet. And I'm not going to stick around because I've got things to do. Alright. Well then. This has been fun. This has been a lot of fun. I mean, Blood Bowl is always fun for me. Even when I'm having a horrible time of it. Oh, well, like I said before, just, you gotta laugh at it. Oh, man, gotta do something about my neck. If you can't laugh at it, then you're going to be doomed to just crying. Simple as. Alright, well, there is indeed that.